You won't believe what really went down behind the scenes. For years, she was quiet, smiling, grateful, playing her part in the Hollywood dream. But now, China, Anne McClain has finally decided it's time to speak her truth. And what she's saying is sending shockwaves through the entire entertainment world. This isn't just some celebrity meltdown or online drama. It's a wake-up call. A bold, emotional reveal that peels back the glossy surface of one of the most powerful names in the business. And yeah, she's talking about Tyler Perry. You probably remember China as the adorable, sassy Jasmine on House of Pain, or the electric star of Disney's Descendants and A&T Farm. She was everywhere, always professional, always glowing. To fans, she was Hollywood's sweetheart, young, gifted, and rising fast. But behind that picture-perfect image was a very different story. And now, she's finally telling it. She says the smiles were real, sure. But so is the pain, the pressure, the control, especially in her early years when she says she felt less like a person and more like a product. And when you're a kid in Hollywood, especially a young black girl trying to make it, you're taught not to ask questions. Just do what you're told, keep your head down, and be thankful. But here's where it all started to shift. Fast forward to 2020. China returns to the House of Pain reboot as an adult, and something's different. She's not the same wide-eyed girl anymore. She's grown, spiritually, emotionally. She's got values, boundaries, and a clear vision for her future. And according to people close to her, that's when the friction really began. On set, she reportedly raised concerns about certain scenes, stuff she felt didn't align with her faith or her personal beliefs. Not in a diva way, not demanding control, just calmly expressing discomfort. But insiders say she was shut down, ignored, told to trust the process. And when she finally asked for a private meeting with Tyler Perry himself, hoping to be heard, she walked out of that meeting in tears. No one knows exactly what was said in that room, but close friends say it was the moment everything changed. She realized then that her voice didn't matter to the people she once trusted. And after that, she started pulling back. Quietly, emotionally. Even on social media, fans noticed her tone shift. Cryptic posts about spiritual battles, feeling trapped, and needing peace. She never made a dramatic exit, never blasted anyone directly. But her silence spoke volumes. Then came the live stream. No PR team, no lawyer-approved statement. Just China, sitting in front of her camera, calm and collected, saying, "I've been quiet for a long time, but I'm not going to be silent anymore." She didn't drop names, but she didn't need to. The timeline, the context, the experiences, it was all there. And what she said hit hard. "There are people in this industry who you think are doing good, who you think are doing God's work," she said. "But they're really just using their power to manipulate and control." She spoke about being pressured to perform scenes that didn't sit right with her spiritually, about being told to do it anyway, about how people in charge use the idea of opportunity as a way to shut her down. "They'll say they're giving you a platform," she said, "but what they really want is obedience." Now, if this had just been one person speaking out, maybe people would have brushed it off. But it wasn't long before other voices started chiming in. A former castmate from another one of Perry's shows posted just 4 words: "She told no lies." That was it. But the internet instantly knew what it meant. Then came whispers from background actors, crew members, even former assistant directors, all sharing eerily similar stories. Strict control, emotional burnout, a culture of do as you're told or get replaced. And suddenly, Tyler Perry's untouchable image didn't look so bulletproof. To be clear, no one's saying the man hasn't done incredible things. He's built a media empire from the ground up, created jobs, and opened doors for countless black creatives. That's huge. But as more voices speak up, people are asking, at what cost? Why are so many former actors describing the same toxic patterns? Why are creative decisions so tightly controlled? Why is it, behind the scenes, people are afraid to speak? And get this, rumors are swirling that China's not done. Word is she's working on a full-length memoir, one that doesn't just spill tea but tells the whole story. The betrayal, the spiritual journey, the moments that broke her, and the ones that built her back up. Sources say she's naming names, not out of spite but out of purpose. As she put it herself, "God gave me this voice, and I won't waste it anymore." She's already mentoring younger artists, already creating her own content on her own terms. And despite all the backlash she's gotten, she says she doesn't regret any of it. Because if her voice can make just one person feel less alone, then it's worth it. Meanwhile, the silence from Tyler Perry's camp, still deafening. No public comments, no denials, no statements. But as more people speak up, the pressure keeps growing. So now the question's on us. What do we do with stories like this? Do we ignore them and keep supporting the same old system just because it's familiar? Or do we listen, really listen, and start asking for better? Because in an industry built on lights, cameras, and applause, it's easy to forget there's a real human behind every performance. A young girl smiling on cue while silently carrying the weight of something she didn't feel safe to share. Until now. If this story moved you, if it opened your eyes or made you think twice, don't let it stop here. Share your thoughts in the comments. Let your voice be part of the conversation. And if you want more raw, unfiltered stories that peel back the Hollywood curtain, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Truth matters, and it's about time we started listening.